So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy Ellen. I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute, man, and it's that time. Y'all ready to see some things, some unexplainable things? Me too. So listen, this video here is scary videos that prove you are weak sauce. No, we not. But we gonna check it out anyway, though. All right, so if you're new, hit that subscribe button. Join the fam. Let's check it out.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some scary videos that can't quite be explained. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more mysterious content, just like this. When Redditor Random Doge 47 decided to visit the abandoned Hartwood Hospital in Scotland, they were probably hoping to capture some creepy footage. As it turns out, they may have caught more than they initially bargained for.
Oh my god, somebody's head got a problem.
Why is this giving me Walking Dead vibes? Remember they ran into the prison? I still yet to finish that, by the way, Walking Dead. But remember that when they went into that prison and the gate was around and it was keeping the walkers out? That's what this is reminding me of, man. You gotta be careful when you're running up into these people. You don't know who in there, hiding out, seeking refuge, whatever.
Oh my god, I need to go.
Formerly known as the Lanark District Asylum, the complex was opened in 1895.
Wow.
At one time, it could accommodate up to 500 psychiatric patients and included staff houses, a farm, railway line, and even a cemetery.
Jeez.
In 1906, a tuberculosis sanatorium was also built on the property. After undergoing a period of decline, the hospital eventually closed its doors in 1998. The buildings were then used briefly by Lancashire Television as a film studio.
I mean, look at this place, bro. Look at the building. It screams asylum, or was once an asylum, and it's gonna have a bad vibe to it when you go inside of it. It's certain things that give you that feel from the outside looking in. This is it.
In 2004 and 2016, fires left the property significantly damaged.
Wow.
In this footage, we see one of the buildings. It's immediately obvious that it's in disrepair.
True.
We can see that the lower windows are all boarded up. The poster also notes that the upper floors have even collapsed.
Saw it.
As the camera holder pans around the building, keen-eyed viewers might be able to spot something moving in the top left-hand window.
I saw it, and then I thought back, it gave us a preview in the beginning, but that's what I be talking about, man. Somebody could be inside this place, sleeping, calling it their home because they may be homeless, or some type of weird paranormal vibes from the asylum that was once here in the 1800s.
Take a look.
Oh my god.
If you zoom in, you can see a figure with a pale face. It seems to notice the group down below and quickly disappears from sight. At first, several viewers thought that the figure might actually be a bird. However, the poster noted that this was unlikely, as the first time we see the shape, it's in the middle of the window. The camera then briefly pans away before we see the shape again. It's still in the center of the window. If it really was a bird, it would have to have hovered in place without moving. While several viewers
I don't think it was no bird.
turned to the paranormal for answers, others thought that even though the building looked sealed from the bottom, it was probably a squatter who had found a way to get inside.
Possibly.
But what do you think it could be? Hovering bird, squatter, or a ghost? Let me know in the comments down below.
I didn't think it was a squatter. I mean, a bird. So it's either a squatter or a ghost, but either one of those two, I don't want to be, you know what I mean? You don't want to run up in there on them.
This next creepy video was uploaded to YouTube by Believe, a Paranormal Experience. It showcases one of their investigations when they were called to a supposedly haunted restaurant named The Great Escape, located in Schiller Park, Illinois. The building in which the restaurant is located has a rather interesting history. As the current owner,
I mean, yeah, and you got pictures of Al Capone.
Brian notes,
you got pictures of Al Capone up. Yeah, your establishment is a little bit different.
The restaurant is located has a rather interesting history. As the current owner Brian notes, it was once a speakeasy during the days of Prohibition, with gambling downstairs and a brothel upstairs.
See?
In recent years, several eerie incidents have been reported on the premises. These include sightings of a clipboard-carrying man in a black suit who walks into a closet and suddenly vanishes. There's also the sounds of 1920s music coming from the basement after hours, and even stories of an antique radio that began playing tunes even though it wasn't working.
Really?
At the beginning of the video, we see a photo that was supposedly captured by a customer after he thought he saw a shadow figure. In the picture, which was taken just outside the women's bathroom, we can see what appears to be a ghostly young girl wearing an old-style dress. In an attempt to contact the girl, one of the investigators enters the bathroom. Using an EVP device, she asks several questions.
Is there a little girl here?
The answers she receives are certainly open to interpretation. However, what the investigator captures on camera visually will...
Yo, I hope nobody's in one of those stalls. Can you imagine being in the stall, using the bathroom, somebody walk in and just, is there a little girl here? What? My bad, man, my bad. Tell me y'all didn't think about that as soon as y'all seen she was in the bathroom.
However, what the investigator captures on camera visually will likely send chills down your spine.
He did.
Take a look.
Are there any women in here with me?
At first, you may not notice anything out of the ordinary, but if you focus on the gap between the door, there appears to be a face staring back at the camera. Next, several more investigators attempt to make contact, this time in the basement.
What used to happen in this basement a long time ago?
Firstly, they ask any present entities to state their name. The EVP device then seems to pick up on the word Mike.
Can you tell me your name?
They then ask several more questions. Listen to the chilling answers that they receive.
Mike, what did you do here, Mike? Bartend? Is that what he said? What was the basement used for during Prohibition? Money. How many spirits are we talking?
Either they got some really good ears, or what's wrong? I can make out some of it, but they seeming like they hearing it so clearly. Like, I'm starting to question what's wrong with my ears at this point.
Money.
See, that time I thought he said Mike again, but they heard money.
How many spirits are we talking to?
Okay, I heard three. I heard three that time.
I heard three.
Could this old speakeasy still be haunted with the ghosts of yesteryear? Judging by the evidence gathered during this investigation, it certainly seems possible.
Speak nice and loud for me, Mike.
There's very little information available about this next clip. It's supposedly an excerpt of security footage captured in a museum in Piazza Square in Batumi, Georgia. As the camera rolls, a strange cloud-like shape comes into view, seemingly from behind the wall. It then moves towards the bottom of the screen before disappearing from sight. Usually, when amorphous, blurry shapes are caught on camera, they can be explained away as dust particles or insects buzzing around the lens.
Not that.
However, in this...
Not that. Not that. Not that. That's not dust. That's something else. You could just see the way it just came in there. It looked like it had a presence about it.
Explained away as dust particles or insects buzzing around the lens. However, in this case, the shape doesn't appear to be either of these things. It looks large and transparent. It appears to change direction and also seems...
That's what I was about to say. It came from around the corner, came inward. Like, it changed directions from going straight to coming this way, and now it got to that rug on the floor, got close to that, and then it started to disperse. Like, that's not dust. Dust? No, not that. You would still see dust particles in that other room and stuff like that.
Seems to cast a shadow on the floor. What do you think this mysterious shape could be? Would love to hear your opinions about this in the comments section down below. YouTuber Hassan Baba is certainly no stranger to creepy experiences. He often explores old abandoned buildings in a hope of catching something supernatural on camera. This video begins as the YouTuber cautiously enters a building. He shines his flashlight inside and calls out to make sure he's alone. The property is clearly derelict. This is evident even as the YouTuber makes his way up the first flight of stairs. Debris lines the floor and holes have been smashed into the structure itself. Eventually, the explorer makes his way to the top of the stairs where he enters a large space. The area is big enough to be a theatre or even a ballroom. He quickly notices that the floor remains incomplete. The structure seems to be in place, but there are no floorboards covering the gaps. This makes it hard for the YouTuber to traverse the area, yet he cautiously makes his way across. Suddenly, he hears a loud sound and turns around just in time to see a plank of wood falling to the floor. The explorer decides to turn around and make his way back to the entrance. However, as he does, he notices something strange in one of the gaps in the floor. Take a look. It appears to be a figure wearing some sort of dark hood.
Okay, all my carpenters, where y'all at right now? I'm tagging y'all in right now. Why are these gaps in the floor like that? This was never, carpentry was never my thing. You know what I'm saying? Not my skill. Why are those gaps there like that, though? That's bothering me for some reason. I need to know. You know what I mean? My thought is like, are those like little mini grave? You know what I'm saying? Somebody dig in there or set that up like that, the graves, and then to put them up under the floor. I've seen way too many like serial killer and different case files shows and stuff like that. I gotta chill.
It watches the camera for several seconds before slowly lowering from view. Carefully, the explorer makes his way closer. For the next few minutes, he painstakingly searches the area. However, the figure seems to have completely vanished. What could this mysterious entity have been? If it was a homeless person, then surely the explorer would have found some evidence of them being around. Is it possible then it was actually a ghost, as a lot of commenters speculated? Let me know your thoughts on this down below.
You good, bud? What you barking at?
This next video was uploaded to Reddit by Big Pappy Thunder. Since then, it's garnered quite a lot of attention on several social media sharing platforms. The footage begins as we see a dog barking intently into the darkness.
Stop barking, bud. What's wrong?
The camera holder then asks the pooch what it's barking at, and the two cautiously proceed forward. Suddenly, a dark, ghostly shape can be seen flying from the right side of screen. It disappears behind the tree.
What's wrong?
The camera holder doesn't seem to notice it, however the dog still seems on edge. After watching the clip, we did a little research and decided to contact the uploader for more information. Unexpectedly, he revealed that the video is actually a fake. Just a clever prank devised by the poster in order to garner some online attention. It seems to have worked too, with the clip already earning almost 7,000 upvotes on Reddit at the time of writing. So, unfortunately, this clip doesn't show anything paranormal at all, just a rather creepy gag.
Bro got way too much time on his hands. Way too much time, fam.
What you barking at, bud? Stop barking, bud. What's wrong?
He better listen. He better stop playing around with it like that. See, that ain't good either. I don't recommend anybody do that. Play around with the paranormal out there pulling jokes and stuff. Then when something really happened, nobody's gonna believe you, and they think you crying wolf again.
This unassuming picture was posted to Reddit by Amp Metaphene. It's a picture of one of the cells at Alcatraz that they claim was taken by a colleague of theirs. At first, there doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. However, if you take a look at the mirror located near the top center of frame, you're likely to get a rather chilling surprise.
Face.
There appears to be a reflection of a deathly pale face. It has dark sunken features and its mouth looks partially open. The poster claims that the person who took the photo swears that no one else should have been in the area, and that they simply don't understand how the face even got there, unless it's just a case of very convincing pareidolia. If it is just a case of pareidolia, then it's certainly one of the creepiest examples we've ever seen. But what do you think? Has the photographer inadvertently captured the ghost of a former inmate of this notorious prison? Or are our eyes really just playing tricks on us? Let me know where you land on this in the comments down below.
I don't know. It could have been like a picture or something on the actual mirror itself. Half of it would have been a picture. The other half would have been the actual mirror. You know what I mean? Maybe somebody had a picture up of somebody.
Before we take a look at a possible Yeti sighting deep in the Russian wilderness, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, remember to punch that like button right in the schnoz.
Schnoz.
Whether or not Yetis actually exist has been the source of much debate for years. Supposed sightings of this elusive creature are often blurry or very clearly hoaxed. As camera quality improves, sightings of the mysterious Yeti continue, and if it really does exist, then hopefully irrefutable proof will soon be captured. In this video, uploaded to YouTube by Jay Kelly, something mysterious has been caught on camera in the Russian wilderness. But is it a Yeti? Take a look and judge for yourself.
Now, I don't know if that was a Yeti or not, but it don't have to be a Yeti for you to know you need to get up out of there fast from whatever that is. Running through the snow in the middle of the night, that big? Yeah. Yeti or not, we need to leave now, ASAP.
The footage was supposedly captured on dashcam in the Russian Republic of Bashkortostan, which is near its border with Kazakhstan. In the video, we see a vehicle travelling along a snowy road. With nothing except headlights to illuminate the way, the vehicle cautiously continues into the darkness. Suddenly, a hairy, ape-like figure darts across the road. The vehicle comes to an immediate...
Another thing that makes me feel like it's real is the way he stopped the vehicle. The other dude had saw it, whoever else was in there with him, had saw it and was like, yo. I can't make out the language. There was a language barrier there, but it sounded to me like he was saying, yo, stop. And then dude finally realized what he was saying and then stopped it. So to me, that came off like, you know what I mean? Like a little bit realistic. Check it out. I didn't go back far enough. Check it out.
Suddenly, a hairy, ape-like figure darts across the road.
Then he finally stops it.
The vehicle comes to an immediate stop, as sounds of amazement from the passengers can be heard.
I think this is real. Now, I don't know what it is. I'm not saying it's a real Yeti, but I think it's real or whatever they saw. And they needed to get out of there.
The vehicle then continues forward until it reaches the tracks of the creature, allowing the occupants to get a closer look. Some viewers thought that
That's just not smart. Who would proceed forward? Who would stop? The smart thing to do is stop and then go back the other way. Who goes forward and then slows down? In the dark. They don't know where that thing's at. He's got to drop, whatever it is, got to drop on y'all.
that the figure could have simply been a large human male. However, others disagreed, citing the creature's impressive size and seemingly hairy appearance as evidence that it was something else entirely. But was it really a Yeti? While the video is certainly intriguing and does appear to show something strange, it only adds to the mystery of the Yeti rather than solve it. Hopefully one day we can learn the truth behind this elusive creature, once and for all. Now if you want to see some more scary videos, then check...
I don't know, man. I don't know. It was aggravating me very, very much so. They're like, fam, don't just stop and then slowly pull forward. No, you give whatever it is to drop on you. No, turn around, you go the other way. Or if you're going to decide, and that's your decision, to keep going forward, you better plow through and not just slowly going. No. You must not want to live. You know what I mean? I need for some people to get some street smarts badly. You know what I mean? But y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know what you thought of this video. Scary videos that prove you are weak sauce. It's your boy L. Till the next one, I'm gone. Peace.